Today I'm going to be giving a brief demonstration on Firefox OS 1.4 running on the Nexus 4. The build has been flashed today, so I'm just going to run you through some of the features and some of the cool stuff that Mozilla are working on. So I'm just going to boot the phone up. Since it's not an official Firefox OS phone, it has to run the B2G tags, so basically that means that none of the Firefox OS branding is actually on the device, which is why here you see it says based on Mozilla technology rather than Firefox OS. So this is the phone booted up. I'm just going to run you through some of the features that are actually available on the phone and you can see how well it's running. So this was flashed today. The settings menu will tell you that it's basically device version 1.4. 1.5, okay, even better. This device doesn't do over-the-air updates, so it has to be flashed manually. It also doesn't have a hard home button, so basically you have to use the Firefox OS soft button that they've added here, which I don't really like that. I think it takes away from the prettiness of the device and also doesn't look very nice. So I'm just going to show you some of the features that have been added that I think you should enable if you run this software. If you go into the settings menu, and then if you go into device information, you can basically enable, under more information, you can enable developer menu. In the developer menu, you can basically switch on some features that are very nice for this phone, which I believe they've borrowed from Ubuntu, the idea of it. So if you enable home gestures, that basically gets rid of the annoying ugly button at the bottom, and enable edge gestures. Now to get home now, you basically have to swipe up, which is a pretty cool feature. So you can now open apps and just swipe up, and I think that's, that seems futuristic to me. Pretty cool. If we have a look at some of the apps here, we'll open up the browser and we'll load, like BBC News for instance. You can see that the device is actually very fast. That's obviously to do with the hardware, and the software is actually pretty good once it's on some good hardware. If we click a link, you see it loads relatively fast. A pretty cool feature is that you can now swipe from the edge to switch between apps. So you can see some of the apps we've opened up. So let's take a look at the marketplace and download an app. See how well that runs. Let's try a game. We know Cut the Rope has been a HTML5 game for quite a while. You can click install, and then from the drop down menu you'll see it's downloading the game. Now this game has been optimized for a smaller screen because obviously Firefox OS phones are for developing markets, so they typically don't have this kind of device. You can see it runs very fast. So I would definitely say this is the best device available for Firefox OS at the moment. I will put a link in the description that shows how to do this and actually put it on your phone, and you give it a go. Thanks.